This is the future. Evil alien ninja robots have invaded from outer space, and tonight, the only thing standing between these evil forces and world domination is this dojo. Me and a few thousand cherry blossoms. I hear a rustle in the bushes. My enemy approaches. The fate of MushSnail will be decided tonight. Oh man.
Oh, don't worry, Frup. You're gonna do great.
Yeah, I know. I'm just always nervous my first day of school.
You always do good in history, Frup. You've got your history book, right?
My history book. I knew I forgot something. Maybe they have one in the library that I can borrow. I'll be right back. Mr. Librarian, sir, I forgot my history book, and class is starting. Do you have a history book left? Hello?
Well, hello, Frup Foo. All fresh out of history books, are we? I think I may have one more in the back. I'll check. Wait here.
You don't think it's gonna take too long, do
Here
you?
you are, Frup Foo. I found one. In the back. It's a bit older than the ones your classmates have, but it should work just fine. Here you are.
Thanks, gotta go! Wow, Frup Foo looks out of it. I wonder what he's thinking about. Hey, Priss Poo. Your chicken is staring at me. Priss Poo. Priss Poo, that chicken is freaking me out. What, did you have him stuffed or something? Ma'am, why doesn't it ever snow in MushSnail?
Well, it doesn't snow in MushSnail, Frup. It only snows in the mountains.
But there's a picture of it snowing in MushSnail, right here.
You must be reading in the wrong book, Frup. We're in our history books today.
But this is my history book. Mr. Librarian, sir, are you still back there? I wanted to ask you a question about something in this book that you gave me.
Oh, sorry, Frup Foo. I was looking at something in the back. What can I do for you?
Well, I was hoping that you could tell me about this picture. The picture of the windmill in the mountains. It looks like it's blowing snow onto MushSnail.
Ah, yes, the legend of the Snowmill. I know it well. But I think it's just a story, Frup.
Will you tell me the story?
Well, you see, Frup Foo, the story goes that a very long time ago, mushrooms not only lived in MushSnail, they lived on the mountains too. And the mushrooms in the mountains got snow all the time, but it never snowed in MushSnail, and that made them very sad. And so their friends up in the mountains made a giant windmill that would blow snow off of the mountain and onto MushSnail. But as the years went by and the weather changed, the mushrooms on the mountains had to move away, and the windmill was forgotten, and MushSnail hasn't had any snow ever since.
But how can it just be forgotten? I've never seen real snow before. Why doesn't someone go and turn it on again for the holidays?
Well, Frup, you see, no one from MushSnail ever actually saw the windmill, so no one actually knows that it's up there. It's just not worth a perilous journey into the mountains. Now, if you'll excuse me, Frup, I've got some work to do in the back. See you later.
How could it just be forgotten? And so, that's how it went. I asked everybody if they'd go with me to go try to find it. I asked Chup Choo, and he just said, "Frup, you're crazy." And then I asked Frank, but Frank just said, "Frup, you're standing on my tomato plants." So what do you say? You'll go with me, right?
We last left our hero in quite a sticky pickle, searching for the mystic temple of magic. And now for the conclusion of Oh You Know Samurai. Somewhere out there are the forces of evil, and boy are they gonna get it. Because somewhere in those hills is the lost mystic temple of magic that's been lost for 1,000 years. And who's going to find it? Oh, you know. Oh, what's that? I see something and I don't like it. Ah, take that and that, you vile thing. That's right, punk. And don't forget where that came from. Who are you? Oh, you know. And now I must continue my search for the mystic temple of magic. And I must go alone. Because sometimes that's just what heroes have to do.
Dear Chup Choo, I've gone off on my own to find the Snowmill. I should be back soon. Please take care of Zwippy, because he can't take care of himself.
You want some of these chips?
Don't worry about me. I'll be fine. Your friend, Frup Foo. Oh, Frup Foo, you silly, silly mushroom.
What a perfect day to be out on the lake.
Hey, Frank. We've got a problem. It's about Frup Foo.
Chup Choo, you're scaring the fish.
Frank, you're not in the lake.
Don't take the wind out of my sails, Chup. I think I've got a big one.
Frank, Frup Foo left MushSnail.
Good for him. If I'm lucky, I'll be close behind. Wow. She's a beauty. Fine. What do you propose that we do?
You know, it's not absolutely necessary that Priss Poo goes along.
Chup Choo, Priss Poo and Frup Foo have been best friends since they were kids. Priss Poo's gonna want to go along.
Yeah, but I've never been in her room before. It's gonna be all weird and pink and full of girly things.
You don't know that.
Oh, of course it will be. She's not that tough to figure out, you know. I don't think she's the sharpest tool in the shed.
She makes better grades than you do.
I'm a late bloomer.
What do you have against pink, anyway?
Wow, Priss Poo's a brainiac.
Hey guys, come on in and make yourselves at home. I'll be just a minute, guys. I'm trying to clean things up a bit. Go ahead and look around.
Wow, nice ant farm. But I don't see any ants.
Oh, they got too big for the ant farm. Now I just let them live in the closet.
Wow, what have you been feeding those things?
Just the usual, BLTs and growth hormone.
Well, anyway, Priss, Frup Foo ran away, off on some quest of his. We're gonna go try and find him and bring him back, and I thought you might want to go along.
Well, if Frup Foo's in trouble, you can count me in.
Well, before we go anywhere, I'm gonna go use your bathroom real quick.
Hey!
Frank, I found the pink! I found the pink!
I'm not amused by your antics, Chup. You know, I really like your telescope.
That's my coffee machine.
Now seriously, before we go anywhere, we should go to my grandpa's house. He might have something that can help us.
Okay, I may have something that can help you.
Nice call.
Everyone, I'd like you to meet the Shroomlock 5000.
Hello, Shroomlock 5000.
So, what can it do?
This thing can fly like a helicopter and jump like a spider. It comes with supersonic hearing, searchlights, a karaoke machine.
Karaoke machine? This is a rescue mission, not one of Chup Choo's birthday parties.
Hey, my rendition of Rhinestone Mushroom is unsurpassed, and you know it. Are you sure it's in there? I don't see it.
Of course it's in there. Here, let me see. Oh, it's in there somewhere. So, should I go ahead and fire it up and get it going?
Well, actually, Grandpa, I don't know if we need that. I think that we can probably find him on our own, you know?
Okay, well, goodbye. Be careful. And don't worry about me. I'm going to stay completely out of this. Don't you worry about that. It's in good hands already. So long. Go, my creation, and save the day. Whoa. What are you doing in there, reading a magazine? Get out there and find Frup Foo. My job here is done. Why are you turning around? No, you got the wrong mushroom. No, the other way. Oh, no! Oh, man. You lousy invention. If I ever catch you, I'm gonna turn you into a wicker basket. Oh, well, might as well see if there's something on TV.
We now return to Oh You Know Samurai.
Yeah. Is this show always on?
Won't you be my friend? Oh, you're so cute. Of course I'll be your friend. What are you doing? I'm looking for one of my friends. Oh, okay. Goodbye. Wait, come back. Where's everybody going? Hello? Hello? My goodness, aren't you a big one? Come on down and visit with us. There you go. That away. A little closer. There you go.
Priss Poo.
Oh, how rude. Did you see that?
It's the conclusion.
And let that be a lesson to you, scum.
You boys and your silly shows.
there we are. 12-mile canyon.
Wow, it's 12 miles across?
12 miles down.
Oh. Well, I don't know. Maybe if I scooted back and got a running start, I could... What do you think?
I'd advise against it. But if you decide to do that, I'll tell all of your friends and family that you went out with a blaze of...
Glory?
Stupidity. I wonder what that is over there. Maybe they know a way to get across this canyon. And maybe they have some food, too.
Oh, I'd love some broccoli right now.
Mushrooms eat broccoli. You know that borderlines on cannibalism, right? Well, as long as you don't tell me that you eat chicken, that would make me particularly uncomfortable.
I'm sorry, what? Well, this is strange. Well, it looks like these are airplanes. But it looks like they're made out of some kind of... Well, it looks like they're made out of...
Coconuts, dear boy! Coconuts! Did you hear that? Yes, my dear boy, those are made entirely out of coconuts!
Wow, and they really work?
My dear boy, are you just not listening to me? They're made out of coconuts. Of course they don't work. That would be ridiculous. What are you anyway? A mushroom?
What are you, a duck in a submarine?
Oh, yes, no. Well, you see, you're not going to fly one of these planes per se. You see, that is the world's largest slingshot. You're going to hop in one of these planes, and I'm going to shoot you across this canyon. So, what do you think?
Sounds only sensible to me.
Sounds only sensible. We're about to let a goose in a can slingshot us across a hole in the ground 12 miles deep in an airplane he made out of coconuts. You're right, Chup, that's only sensible.
What did I say?
So, this is safe, right? Well, I've been doing this for years, dear boy, years.
How many years?
Well, actually, I suppose this is my first year, dear boy, but I've had many customers.
How many customers?
One, including you. Bon voyage! I'm getting out. I don't have my seatbelt on! Ah, yes, jolly good, and just in time for tea.
Oh, a little help? Hey, I found a penny.
What's that noise?
Oh, sorry, I do that when I get nervous.
No, it's something else. You guys have no idea what I've just been through. It's the conclusion.
Who are you? Oh, you know. now, stay tuned for the conclusion of Oh You Know Samurai.
You know, I was actually expecting Chup Choo to drop in about now. You know, I'm just glad that one way or the other, this is all gonna have a happy ending. I mean, that berserk robot of yours is just gonna pick him up and bring him back to MushSnail.
Oh yeah, about that. Well, you see, that's only phase 1. It picks him up and brings him back to MushSnail. But now that it's failed, I think it's moved into phase 2.
So what's phase 2?
Knock them out and drop them in the ocean. Well, it wasn't supposed to be like that. It was a typo. It was supposed to be take them out and get ice cream. But I never was good with those keyboard thingies. I was going to fix that. I guess it must have slipped my mind. Oh, I'm sure that they'll be fine.
And just remember, there's gonna be more where that came from.
Wow, that was a great episode. Is it snowing outside?